Okay, well, it's been well over a month since I shot any videos on the progress of this bus. Took it on a road trip this weekend, tested everything out. The starter has been acting up on me. When I went to take it off, the wires were real loose. They were hand tight, so tighten up the nuts, and it had been doing well since then, but now it's starting to act up again. I'll show you what it's doing. You key it on. I took that alarm out too, so it doesn't holler at me. It just clicks. So when you go to turn it over, now it wants to work. But that's what the starter will do. Is sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll just click. When the brushes start wearing away in the starter and it can't make contact anymore, it'll just click. And so that's what it's been doing for me. So this is the first time it started in probably 10 or 15 cranks. So we're gonna try it again and see if it clicks. Well, that's the starter. It's the clicking it makes. So, I know a guy who rebuilds alternators and starters, so it's gonna come off. Hopefully I can get it back in a couple of days. I'm gonna go ahead and take my intercooler tubes off. The starter is right there. If you can see it well. Right there. I'm gonna have to take the intercooler off because it's easier to get to some things from the top, but a couple of bolts I'm gonna have to get through from the bottom. So not a fan of trying to film myself while I do mechanic work, because mechanic work sucks. So I will show you whenever it's off. One of the things I definitely love about the dog nose school buses is all the room you got to work. You know, the flat noses are nice and all, with the extra room you get and the no wheel humps, but this is and you just can't beat all this working room. This is my starter right here. A big old starter. The bolts are 12-point heads. So you need a 10mm 12-point socket. Don't put a 6-point socket on that head. So I just have all of them are loose. I'm thinking this is the original starter, but we will see when I get it off. I just have this one bolt left, and then the starter is free. So let's see how it goes. I'll get y'all this footage since I have so much room under here. Oh, look at that. There it is. I got the wires undone already. Make sure you disconnect your battery. This is the post that is off already. So it looks like we have one more wire I didn't see right here. So I'm gonna hang up the phone and I'm gonna get that done, and I will show you what it looks like when I get it out. Okay, so starter's out. We had two wires, little itty bitty wire, 8mm, and then the bigger nut. I think that was a 17. The three that are on the bell housing or the block, whatever it's on. They're 10mm 12-point bolts. The starter, I can't tell if it's been replaced or not. I don't know if that is a AC Delco company or if it's an aftermarket brand. Either way, fixing to drive to Abbeville. Drop this off at a buddy's shop who repairs alternators and starters. So we're gonna see how bad a shape this one is in. Got a bunch of trash right here, so pretty sure this is my issue. But we're gonna see whenever he takes it apart how bad of a shape it's in. So stay tuned. We're over here to start a shop in Abbeville. We got some big things in here. I got my starter inside already. Yeah, this one's frozen. I'm not taking the front. This one's mine. Some big ass starters.
Oh, that big yellow one, that's a heavy something. That big yellow stone.
So, said it's only a couple of days turnaround, day or two. He should be able to get it rebuilt. He'll let me know how bad off it was. And it was the original starter. So that starter has 19 years on it and 280,000 miles. So I think it'll do some good getting that changed. Be back. Good morning. It is Saturday. It is the 26th. The last video I shot with the starter was a couple days ago. It only took him one day to rebuild the starter. So I got it back the very next day, put it in, and we are good to go. We have started it about 8 times so far, and it seems good. I got my cockpit in pieces right here. Working on getting that finished. Let's see how it does. So we are starting. That was the original starter, so we had 20 years on it.
Editing Amber here. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit more information about the starter rebuild. The total cost of the rebuild with the nephew deal was about $50. Eli did some research and found that to get a refurbished starter or a brand new high output starter costs around $300 to $280, and that's AutoZone, eBay, wherever. So he decided to get it rebuilt, which ended up being a lot cheaper. Even though he had the nephew deal, I would highly recommend looking into your local businesses. You will definitely get a cheaper, better deal than any other big business could offer you. So all in all, check out your local businesses, see what they offer, support local businesses. It's better for everyone involved. And I think that's it for our starter video. Thank you guys for watching.